Alright, good evening members, we're about to begin. Apparently Randall is the victim of a very busy garbage truck, taking up garbage on the subway. So Randall's our chairman from Canada who flew in to be part of this press conference. So we welcome the members of the press and members of the Democratic Party who joined us in this press conference. This press conference is called to launch and announce the party's activities to celebrate this country's 50th year of independence. These activities are not to compete with central government's slated activities. These activities are intended to complement what the government of Barbados is already doing. They have a calendar of activities which has been announced, and now the Democratic Party, through its membership, is announcing its calendar of activities. And hopefully before the end of this press conference, I have for you a visual or a copy of the entire calendar of events that you can leave with as members of the press. So let me start by saying that we've decided as a party to launch our activities this year under the theme Barbados, the Journey to 50. From colony to nationhood. We've located the text of this story within the leadership of our 4 prime ministers. As we celebrate 50, we thought it appropriate we reflect on the contribution of our people through the Democratic Labour Party. Let me pause and say a thank you to Barbados for giving the Democratic Labour Party the opportunity to serve. We thought it most fitting that we pay tribute to our party's contribution and our leaders in this journey by producing a commemorative calendar titled Barbados, the Journey to 50. This evening, we intend to share that calendar with you. The calendar will have embedded in it months of all the year and all activities for the upcoming period. The calendar will have a list of 50 of our achievements, which made life better for all Barbadians. The calendar pays tribute to our 4 prime ministers, by highlighting some key quotes from each of them over the tenure of their office. This calendar will also feature, each month the calendar will feature an image of the party's success while in government, which contributed to the transformation from colony to nationhood. I also want to announce that a new version of the calendar will be available on our website. I want to turn on to the events the party will have to celebrate this independence period. We will be having a series of events over the next 10 months as part of our contribution to celebrating 50. Our theme speaks of a journey that was undertaken by our people as this nation was transformed into nationhood. Today, the Democratic Labour Party stands as a beacon in the delivery and focus on the education project by abolishing the fees paid at all secondary schools, by educational infrastructure and widening of opportunities. This year's activities are focused on that architecture and its importance. Later this evening, the party will officially announce, with permission from the Ministry of Education, the school's engagement essay and drama competition at 7 p.m. The program will be launched in a ceremony to take place right here in this room within the hour. I now turn to the lecture series. The lecture series is titled Celebrating 50 Years of Independence, Pride and Industry. Lecture series, Some Thoughts. The lecture series attempts to chronicle the journey from colony to nationhood. The series rolls out with the first lecture being Barbados, the demise of the Little Eight and the origin of independence by Dr. David Brown, lecturer on campus and principal at Queen's College. This lecture, for instance, will explore the remnants of the federal experiment and the origin of independence in Barbados. The series is a 9-part series over the latter half of the year, with commencement in the month of June. 6 of these lectures will be held in Barbados, while 3 will be held overseas, United Kingdom, New York, and Canada. Topics such as exploring the mind of the father of independence will be delivered by Professor Welch in the United Kingdom. The Nature of Opposition to Independence in Barbados will be delivered by Dr. Henderson Carter in the month of August, while The Path to Economic Development, 50 years after independence, will be delivered by Professor Anthony Downs. As I mentioned, 3 of these lectures will be delivered in diaspora by eminent scholars from Barbados. We will export our celebrations to New York, Canada, and UK during the course of this year. In UK, for instance, our lecture will take place on October 22nd, while in New York, our lecture will take place on the 9th of October. Town Hall Series in Diaspora. We have already embarked on a series of Town Hall meetings in the diaspora as part of our 50th anniversary celebrations. The General Secretary, along with 2 cabinet members, will be in attendance to deliver the party's independence message and engage Barbadians on issues in the diaspora. The series has already started with our party leader and Prime Minister kicking off in the United Kingdom during the month of December 2015, when the first Town Hall meeting was held on December 5th. In the month of July, we intend to travel to New York to host a second Town Hall meeting, and we intend to end in Canada. At this time, I want to introduce Mr. Ronald Austin, one of the Canadian branch. The Canadian branch is celebrating 9 years this year, who flew in to Barbados to be part of this press conference of 50 independents rollout. I now invite Ronald to address you.
Thank you, General Secretary. This year, we celebrate the 50th anniversary of Barbados since independence. This milestone is an important part of Barbadian history and cannot go unnoticed. DLP Barbados Canada has planned several activities to commemorate this historic occasion. On September the 11th, 2016, we will host a church service, and on September the 14th, 2016, we will host a lecture entitled The Barbados Constitution, How It Shaped Our National Identity, given by Sir Trevor A. Carmichael, KALOV QC, Attorney at Law. On September the 24th, 2016, we will hold our 9th annual Errol Barrow Memorial Dinner, which serves to honor the Right Excellent Errol Barrow, the first Prime Minister of Barbados, who led Barbados to independence in 1966. The current Prime Minister, the Right Honourable Frederick Stewart, will be the guest speaker at this event. Our celebratory week of activities will include 2 very important awards, namely the Maple Leaf Award, which will be awarded to members and non-members within the community who have been outstanding in their chosen fields, and the Trident Award, which for the first time will be awarded to a member of the party who has made an outstanding contribution over the many years. These awards will be presented by the Prime Minister Frederick Stewart at our Errol Barrow Memorial Dinner. Our week of activities will conclude with a town hall meeting on September 25th, where the Prime Minister will also be the guest speaker and will receive questions from the audience.
Thank you, Comrade Austin. In the month of April, the party will continue its celebration. April is the party's birthday, and you will well appreciate the party will be celebrating 61 years this year as an institution. In the month of April, Professor Sir George Allen, Vice Chancellor of the University of West Indies and Director of Pan American Health Organization, World Health Organization, FAO/WHO, will deliver our Errol Barrow Memorial Lecture on the 25th of April 2015 at the Errol Barrow Memorial Center for Creative Imagination. This lecture will also witness a distinguished art medal being awarded for several years of service to the institution through the Mirror Image Award. On the 24th of April, we will join the Covenant Ministries Life, where Comrade Pastor Residere will deliver a sermon. Our church service begins on the 24th of April at 7 o'clock with Pastor Residere. And on the 25th, we will host a lecture with Sir George Hadley. During the course of the week, the party will host a special induction ceremony where new members will join the party. This induction ceremony will be held at George Street Auditorium, where persons joining the party will be issued with a special edition of the 50th anniversary membership book. This book is a limited edition book. It means that people who join the party during the course of this year will receive this book, and after independence this year, we will discontinue the publication of the book, which means that the book will stand as part of the party's record, and it becomes an iconic part of our history for those persons who join the party during the 50th year of independence. Also in November, the party will be celebrating its official independence period. During the month of November, the party will launch an extensive photo exhibition under the theme, Colony to Nationhood. This will be open to the entire public. The exhibition will be opened on the 4th of November by a party leader. The exhibition will seek to chronicle the stewardship of our 4 prime ministers, obviously starting with Right Excellent Harold Walton Barrow, the Right Honourable Erskine Sandiford, the Honourable David Thompson, and the Right Honourable Brenda Jerome Stewart. That exhibition will be located at George Street Auditorium and it will run for 3 weeks. That exhibition will examine the work of our 4 prime ministers and highlight the efforts of their stewardship. We'll also be hosting an event, a tribute to Barrow, Pan Under the Trees, a musical tribute to Harold Walton Barrow will be held on the 12th of November on the grounds of the Democratic Labour Party headquarters. On the 12th of November, we host this event. The efforts here will be attempting to showcase the talents of the youth who play pan. It will be an entire pan concert on the 12th of November. The activity starts at 5:30 p.m. in the evening. During the next week, we move over to Thank You, Harold. That takes place on the 16th of November. So every week during the month of November, the Democratic Party will be hosting an event to celebrate and acknowledge the work of the Democratic Labour Party. At this ceremony, we will be conducting live interviews with persons of interest for the Barrow area, along with televised extracts of the speeches, along with selected readings on that evening. This event will be streamed live, as all of our events will be streamed live during this period of our celebration. The event again will be held at the Democratic Party's headquarters at 7 p.m. George Street. We intend to complete our celebrations on the 20th of November with a church service and a gospel concert. The party will climax its in-house activities with a service in the George Street Auditorium. We are asking the public and party members to join us on this day, and we hope to finish with a gospel concert on that day in question. I want to reiterate that all of the events just mentioned are open to the public, especially the lectures which were hosted at this venue and another venue to be announced. These events, as I said, are open to the public and will stream live on our website, www.barbados.org. Thank you. Any questions from the press? I want to indicate that at 7 o'clock we will be launching our Schools Engagement Essay and Drama Competition. The school's essay competition will take place throughout all the secondary schools, and it will be open to all those persons who are on the age of 18, which will announce the prizes at 7 o'clock. And the school's drama competition is open to all primary schools, and that competition will also be announced at 7 o'clock. What's important is that the Democratic Party is attempting to find a way for people to conduct research and have an appreciation of what was involved in this journey to 50. So we're asking the primary schools to join us in the drama competition, while the secondary school will join us in the essay competition. The prizes and the level of the primary school will be awarded to the school and not the individual students who participate in the competition. While the prizes for the essay competition, you can well imagine that one will have group activity and other will have individual activity. While the essay competition will be open to individuals and not the school. So therefore the student or the 3 students winning will each receive prizes, first, second, and third prizes. And those prizes will be on display at 7 o'clock.
Question over here. Sure. The activities outside of Barbados, at the other locations outside of Barbados, would they be documented either by tape, audio, or video?
The intention is to bring all of the events live that are taking place as part of this year's celebration. The President and Prime Minister was in New York a weekend ago, and his delivery, as we indicated, was brought live via the New York's DLP's website. So we intend to stream every event that the party is having. This event that you're at now is being streamed live on our website. So part of the practice going into the 50th anniversary celebration is to make sure we chronicle everything we do during this period. It will be live and uploaded on our website for prosperity. You're only 50 once in that regard. Let me acknowledge the presence of our Minister Falco, who is a member of the party and current Vice President, our working Vice President. We have Honorable Dr. Esther Barsico, who serves as the Deputy Chairman of the Coordinating Independence Committee, and our Attorney General in the Parliament for Sinful itself, Adrian Graphic, who consent to join us on this occasion. Any clarity thoughts on the activities? I also want to acknowledge the presence of David Barrow, the son of our national hero, the Reverend Harold Walton Barrow. Nation? Advocate? Representative?
No question.
DLP? And CBC? Busy? Any questions from the audience, party members? Anything you want to add?
Only to say that we look forward to hearing from as many of you as possible in terms of engaging us and visiting with us throughout these activities. We'll be very delighted to have you.
You find the Canada? Chairman of Canada invited you to Canada to attend all the activities.
I can tell you that our activities is maybe before yours are in September, and we'll be coming down for yours here. So there you go.
George,
Yes.
there's to be a hard copy of the calendar, you said?
Yes, it's actually on the screen, but it will also be an e-version of the calendar. Okay. So we'll have here just the traffic. Sorry,
The press kit. The press kit.
The press kit.
Right. So press kits will be available afterwards. When ESSEC has a list of everything we're doing along the dates. I only have picked some of the lectures, but the rest of the lectures are in the press kit dates, and I want for you to take back. So I'm hoping before you leave, you have your calendar. Because I just know you'll be here until 7 o'clock for our other lecture.
My question is not related to your activities. It's an observation, though. I noticed that the statue of the Right Excellent Errol Barrow in Independence Square is in need of cleaning, and I'm disappointed that in this year that hasn't been done. I thought it would be done before the big celebration to launch the activities. And also, I think that the arch across the bridge also needs some work. And I figured that those would have been things that would have occupied the attention of the planners.
the relevant authorities have taken due. The heads are being nodded. So. And as the members, you're free to, there's some drinks on the outside until the game are, sorry, Bertram.
Yes, Mr. Chair. The school's essay and drama competition. Is this segmented in any way whereby, you have different tiers of competition based on the age of children?
No, the primary school is for the school. So there's no category
Right.
other than zones for judging.
Yeah.
Okay? And the secondary school, as I said, are open for persons from 18 and down, obviously from 18 to 11 when you get to when you arrive at the secondary school. Okay? So the idea is to encourage group work at primary school.
Okay.
So no more than 4 students involved, no more than 8 minutes in terms of drama competition. You know what I mean? So that occurs. Alright? And all that would be idealized at press conference.
George, just to your scenes down, 2 comments. I can't speak about the arch. And Minister Stephen actually isn't here, but I think the issue with the statue is that the person who used to clean them is no longer with us. She's now gone serving. No longer serving the Lord. So I think the issue may be finding the person with the resident skills. But we'll follow up, see what's happening.
Other members, you can mingle until 7. Alright, you have about half an hour before the principal's break. Now, party members, I'm going to say this in front of the press, okay? The guests at 7 o'clock. Listen, please. The guests at 7 o'clock are the principals of the primary and the secondary schools. So, what I want you to do is to give them priority in terms of the seating up front, okay? So make sure that all of the principals are seated up front. We have the head of the Primary School Association, we have the Secondary School Association,
Ministry.
who we have it allowed the activities of education to deliver on that. Okay.
George, Mr. Chair,
Yeah.
the location for the competition.
We know at 7.
No, I'm not talking about that. The actual between the schools. This one, sorry?
All that belongs at 7.
No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the actual. I'm looking forward. You know, we did this at sea. Oh, that's what you're saying. My God, it's 7. Wait, it's 7.
I didn't think it was a poor bit for us to be launching the school engagement activity while we launch our parties activity. So we do a separate activity for the principals of the primary school. Okay.